Here's Middleton. Giannis trailing the lob. Oh!
It doesn't get more athletic than that. But what if I told you this is just the beginning? Whether it's dunking over a 7'6" defender or an epic 360 windmill slam, the moments ahead will blow you away. But first up, we got an epic dunk from the person you least expect.
On the run, 2-on-1. Green the finish. Wow, the alley-oop.
Oh my goodness. He just didn't make that a normal catch and finish.
Dang, I didn't know Danny Green had hops like that. But if we're just figuring this out now, can you imagine what J.R. Smith can do?
Smith against LeBron. Oh, slid right by him and throws down the hammer.
Holy crap, this dude just sent the Miami Heat to living hell. That wasn't the only time LeBron needed to get his prescription checked.
These Nuggets have all been together for the most part. Now he goes, and oh my goodness, what a basket! Jamal Murray, how to get that one to go as LeBron quickly down the floor, cannot answer.
First, J.R. Smith, now Jamal Murray. LeBron is getting a taste of his own medicine. However, exactly 17 months before Murray went ham on LeBron, his teammate went berserk against the Portland Trail Blazers.
Those guys have down there.
Jamal Murray finds Jokic. Look at this pass. Harris goes, the reverse. Oh, come on, Gary Harris! How did he do that? Look at the spin he has to put on that ball.
Sheesh, is there anything the Denver Nuggets can't do? I mean, have you seen what Aaron Gordon did in the 2020 dunk contest?
If you jump over Taco the second time, if you jump over Taco,
Boston Celtics, Taco Fall, who is 7'5".
you dunk over Taco, you win. Yeah, you win. You win.
He's 7'5".
If that's a 9, then so are the Kardashian sisters. Which brings us to Kendall Jenner. Because if you take every NBA player she's ever dated and build the ultimate starting 5, then that team is going 82-0. What do you think, Devin Booker?
Player, surrender. They have not the mentality of a surrendering team.
Oh, what a shot by Booker, hanging in the air and then going around the defender to bank it home. Wow.
If people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn, then that can only mean one thing. Devin Booker is the unicorn slayer. But while Devin Booker is slaying unicorns, Ja Morant is making my head hurt.
Is off. Denver does not have a foul to give. Morant, a 360 spin and a finish. How ridiculous is that?
How about this play from Ja?
Yo, someone needs to get these guys a map. They just got lost in the sauce. But don't worry, I'd much rather be lost than bump into Zion Williamson. He'll steal your lunch money and your new kicks.
Robinson tapped it out to knock. Zion rips it, punches it home. Oh yeah, it's time to get in the gym.
How my man gonna humiliate Kevin Knox, knock him to the ground, and then proceed to make an emphatic jam? Might as well get started on Knox's eulogy. However, would you rather get embarrassed by Zion or have to stop Giannis? Suddenly, Zion don't seem too bad.
Erling Brown out of SMU and deep to Antetokounmpo. Oh my goodness. Wow. You can look.
Come on, 2K. This is just getting out of hand. No 6'1", 243-pound monster should be given Michael Jordan's layup package. That said, the more I watch Giannis, the more I become convinced he is Michael Jordan. Because he's not making mid-air layups like MJ. He's also making dunks from the free throw line like Mike.
It has been incredible. Here he comes again. Goodness. And the Greek basketball god raining down on the Pistons.
If there was ever any doubt that Giannis deserved back-to-back MVPs, that doubt has been put to bed. But as smooth as the Greek freak makes it seem, it's still not as effortless as the original. Because if there's one way to win a dunk contest, look no further than this.
50, but he took off just a little inside that free throw line, one-handed double clutching. Magic Johnson gives him a nice 5 under.
Well, I'll be damned. My man's been drinking way too much Red Bull. But enough about Red Bull. It's time to get serious. Because we already knew Miles Bridges was a troublemaker. He's been fined $50,000 for hitting a little girl with his mouth guard. He's been suspended 30 games for child abuse and domestic violence. And he even made the terrible mistake of not subscribing to the channel. But never in a million years did I expect him to kill a man.
Defensive rebound. Bridges! Oh my God!
What?
A thunderbolt from Bridges!
Oh, damn. Clint Capella didn't even have a chance to tell his family goodbye. That's cold-blooded. Which brings us to our 14th most athletic moment. The time Anthony Edwards left the man unconscious.
They were lucky that wasn't turned over. Anthony Edwards, that time he does finish with the exclamation point.
Hey, that was vicious. Bro better escape the scene before the cops get here. Speaking of which, Julius Erving could teach Anthony Edwards and Miles Bridges a thing or two. While this generation is all about monster posters, there once was a more civilized time. A time when Julius Erving was turning basketball into an art form. And in 1980, he put together basketball's version of the Mona Lisa.
Bobby Jones, control. It's 89-84. Sixers, and they get inside. And unbelievable. Julius Erving couldn't breathing underneath. He was trapped, and he still got.
You know you've made it when Magic Johnson can't believe his eyes. But do you know what I can't believe? Russell Westbrook's incredible alley-oop dunk.
Ball behind Thompson, throws it away. Durant running to the rim. Oh! Oh, there are no words for how nasty.
Let this be a history lesson. Before he was building a house from his bricks, he was a dunking sensation and a triple-double king. But you don't need to be a point guard to make a jaw-dropping and creative dunk. Your name can also be Obi Toppin.
Toppin the block, ahead of the pack. Toppin slams it down. Another East Bay special from Obi Toppin.
Since when could a 6'9" power forward do that? Although these final 10 plays aren't just impressive for a big man, they are amazing, period. And at number 10, John Collins isn't just amazing with a period, he's amazing with an exclamation mark.
Hawks ball out the timeout. Cooper on the lob and up top to John Collins. What a play! Holy smokes! Did John Collins get up in the air?
If that isn't Dunk of the Year worthy, then The Rock isn't a good actor. Although not even The Rock can pretend this next play is bad.
8 to shoot, 7 to shoot. Of course it's going to be Simons. Oh! Wow! Sharp! Woo-hoo. Now that's a highlight.
Hold up, is it just me? Or did Shade and Sharp jump on an invisible trampoline? Speaking of conspiracy theories, Daniel Gafford reached all the way back to the moon for this dunk.
Kister, he'll try to lob it. Oh, Gafford. That's a highlight play. But here comes LeBron.
No man should be able to bend their body like that. Just like no man should be able to do what Dwayne Wade once did. Because in 2011, Wade made a dunk so legendary that Kendrick Perkins signed a contract, agreeing to never say a bad word about D-Wade on air ever again.
The right corner for 2 dunks.
The dunk was already epic, but the celebration, now that just made it iconic. However, if you thought this 2011 dunk was spectacular, then you are in for a rude awakening, because the 2012 NBA season includes 3 of the most athletic plays ever. And it all starts with this incredible play from the one and only King James.
And a different way to score coming on baseline strength.
Oh, he does it again. Throws it right up with the rim. James comes flying in from the right corner.
John Lucas III got manhandled. LeBron brought his coffin right then and there. Actually, I take that back. LeBron wasn't buying a coffin for John Lucas III. He was actually buying a coffin for Kendrick Perkins. Because one day after LeBron's emphatic throwdown, Blake Griffin found a way to top it.
It's a physical game.
Oh, my! A monster jam by Blake Griffin.
Hold up, is a doctor nearby? I think we're gonna need to check Perkins' pulse. But while Perkins is fighting for his life, Gerald Green is doing the unthinkable. It's tough enough having 9 fingers, but it's even tougher to do this.
Good rebound. Nice outlet. On the run, 2-on-1. Green the finish. Wow, the alley-oop.
Oh my goodness. He just didn't make that a normal catch and finish. He caught it, brought it down.
Not gonna lie, this moment couldn't have come at a better time. What a better time to blast off than against the Houston Rockets? Which reminds me, it's now time for the 3 most athletic plays. So grab a seat, take a sip of soda, and get hyped. It's coming in at number 3. We got the GOAT, Paul George. Or at least that's what Brandon Miller thinks. And quite frankly, it's hard to blame him if you only watch this next play.
Got that steal too.
And here he goes.
Here we go.
PG.
What you got?
Puts
yeah! Oh yeah, PG.
That is the one.
That
There's
has to
no
be the
question.
one. Oh
That
my
is
goodness.
the one.
I'm not sure what's more hype, the dunk or the announcer's reaction. Either way, it's still got nothing on Ja Morant because Paul George could have taken a layup and it still would have counted as 2 points. Meanwhile, Ja Morant didn't have that same luxury. In order to make our second most athletic play, he had only one option. He had to go airborne. Rather than backing down from a challenge, Morant took this one head on, literally.
Stolen. Basketball by Bradley. Oh! Ja Morant! What a play! He went right up and stole it, kept control.
Could you imagine any other player making that block? Neither can I. Yet it's still not as mind-boggling and earth-shattering as our top moment. Because if there's one guy who can give Ja Morant a run for his money, it's not LeBron James, Giannis, or even Michael Jordan. It's someone you'd never expect, Derrick Jones Jr. But then again, name one person on this planet who could duplicate this.
Southeast 7-1 on the road against the Southeast. Oh my! Play of the day for the Heat. Derrick Jones, a cloud piercer.
Good golly, Miss Molly. Either my man is secretly an alien, or that may be one of the most athletic plays in NBA history. Or at least it's the most athletic play until someone else jumps through the roof for a dunk. But then again, I suggest you click the video on the screen. And if Derrick Jones is really willing to jump through the roof, then the least you can do is check it out.